Hello YouTube family and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is McKinney and I love making videos about capsule wardrobing and sustainable and slow fashion made easy and effortless. Today's video is going to be about styling white t-shirts. Now, last week I made a video about how we can elevate our basics and I worked with really kind of 3 pieces in my wardrobe. Today I'm working with only 1 piece and that is the all-star white t-shirt. If you missed last week's video, you can watch it up here. I'll link it above and below in the description box for you so that you can watch it right after you watch this one. I like to think that white t-shirts are really huge workhorses in our wardrobes, or at least they are in mine. Now, I know that white t-shirt doesn't work as a basic for some people, but in my capsule wardrobe, it plays a huge part. Actually, both of my t-shirts do. So if you would like to see this same kind of video, but with a black t-shirt, let me know in the comments below. Today I'm sharing 7 outfits that you can style using a white t-shirt as your kind of a foundational piece. And even though I'm only showing 7 looks in this video, there are endless possibilities for white t-shirts, I'm certain of that. But before we get into the outfits, if you could please give this video a big thumbs up if you like it and would like to see more of it. And of course, subscribe down below if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me. And you want to know who else really wants you to subscribe? Remy, don't you really want people to subscribe to my YouTube channel? I'm gonna take that as a yes. So you didn't hear it from me, folks. Remy really wants you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and you just can't say no to that. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into these 7 white t-shirt looks. So I know that I'm probably going to get a couple of comments asking where my white t-shirt is from, and I do have a white t-shirt from Everlane that I've had for almost 3 years now, and it's really starting to look worn out, so I don't wear it much unless I'm using it to layer or if I'm wearing it underneath a sweater or something like that. So I'm currently on the lookout for a new white t-shirt. I just haven't been able to commit to a place because I want to make a really good decision. So if you have a white t-shirt that you absolutely adore and you want to let me know where it's from, please put it down in the comments. But for today's video, I've actually borrowed this white t-shirt from my husband. I think it's originally Banana Republic, but anyways, you get the point. The looks are gonna look the same, whatever the white t-shirt, as long as it's kind of like a standard fit t-shirt. So this first look is really a go-to for me. I have worn it before and I've shown it before on this channel, but I couldn't leave it out because I think it's a really great foundation. And I'm talking about my white t-shirt with a floral skirt. Now, this white t-shirt skirt combo is great because I can either layer it up and make it feel more dressy by depending on the kind of shoes that I wear, the kind of accessories I add, or I can make it pretty casual. But in this specific look today, I've gone with my blue blazer to complement the beautiful flowers in the skirt and with my Adidas sneakers below to really balance the femininity of the skirt and the structure of the blazer. So I'm making this really nice contrast between both feminine and sporty and put together and basic. And all these kind of different style genres are coming together in this one outfit, and I think it balances it really nicely. I could just as easily take the blazer off and make this a super casual outfit, but like I said, I really like the kind of balance and the irony that the blazer adds to this look. This next look is a really fun one. It's almost a little bit skater, which is really fun for me, but I think that bringing in those kind of 90s elements like the bucket hat and the washed black jeans, and of course these kind of iconic sneakers makes for a really fun, tomboyish and playful, but still really kind of cool and funky look. And it's kind of a little bit of a surprise for me that I would put this together, but also not so much because if you watched my Style Icons video, Avril Lavigne was like a huge icon for me when I was a kid. So that influence is probably still there just a little bit. Anyways, I've styled my white t-shirt with actually another white shirt on top, and I've been doing this a lot lately, and I really like it because it adds a whole other texture to kind of the top half of my body, but it's super subtle, so you wouldn't really notice it, but I think it makes a huge difference in the look. Also, adding a third piece or another layer to an outfit is always just kind of a good rule of thumb when you want to look put together. And this bucket hat has been a really fun kind of experimental piece for me this summer. I know it's really trendy right now, and a great way to kind of try out trends without buying an entirely new wardrobe is to add an accessory or two, and it just helps to really bring all of your basics into the now. So you don't feel pressured to really buy into all the trends, but you also don't have to feel like boring or out of touch. I think this is a really fun look for just like city walking and hanging out, and I could just see myself like walking along the strip at Venice Beach just chilling and watching the skateboarders. If you live in SoCal and you haven't seen the skate park at Venice Beach, you should go because it's super cool. So for the next look, I've paired my white t-shirt with my wide leg jeans. These have been a really huge staple in my wardrobe this summer because they're actually so comfy, but I still think they look nice and structured. So they have like the comfort of a really loose pair of jeans because they are wide leg, but I think they have the put togetherness of a nice pair of straight leg jeans, if that makes sense. I really like to play with contrasts in my looks, whether that is contrasting colors, contrasting styles, or textures. And I wanted to do that again in this look by bringing in the black blazer. Now, blazer is like a really structured piece, and I think that it contrasts super nicely with the frayed hem of these jeans. So to add another element to the more structured or more put together elements of this look, I'm going to pair it with my cap toe slingbacks. Now in total, I think this look is really cool and put together. It's both dressed up, but also really dressed down because of the white t-shirt and jeans. And I think it's just an example of how you can take something as simple as a white t-shirt and jeans, and by adding different pieces and playing with stylistic irony and contrast, create a really beautiful look that you can wear for a multitude of occasions. For this next look, I wanted to style my white t-shirt with a slip skirt. Now, I don't have a slip skirt, so right off the bat, there's a little bit of a problem there. But I do have a slip dress. Now, in last week's video that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I styled a black t-shirt underneath my slip dress to really play into that almost a 90s look. But this week, I decided to layer my white t-shirt on top of the slip dress to give it the illusion that I'm wearing a skirt. And so I've done that nice belt trick where you put a belt over your shirt and then you pull it up to give it the illusion that it's tucked in when really it's just tucked into the belt. And I have my Adidas on because I just really like the way sneakers look with this really silky material, again, playing into that irony and contrast of these pieces that don't belong together, but really work together. And I'm gonna go ahead and add another layer by adding this vintage leather backpack. And of course, topping it off with this super fun Baker Boy hat that I haven't worn in a while. I usually like to bring it out more in the winter time, but for this look, I just couldn't resist pulling it out of my accessories. I think it's really fun. I almost feel kind of like Dimitri from the Anastasia movie meets Spice Girls. It's got that like fun, I work on a train vibe, plus I am from the 90s. And if that isn't the most specific aesthetic that you've heard of, I don't know what is. This is just another look to showcase the versatility of a white t-shirt. I mean, I think this is super fun. You could also layer it underneath the slip dress like I did in last week's video, and it still makes for a killer outfit. Next, I'm gonna go for an all monochrome look. Now, this is really fun for the summer because I think white monochrome does really well in the summer. Not that you can't wear it in the wintertime, I'm all for that. But right now, we're in the summertime, so naturally, that's what we're gonna talk about. So I have the white t-shirt on top and a white pair of jeans on the bottom. And the whites aren't exactly the same, so in order to kind of combat that and distract the eye, I'm going to add a black belt. So by adding a belt in a contrasting color, you can make these two different whites work together, or at least bridge the gap between these two different shades of white. And I think that it makes it a lot easier to dress monochrome without having to stress about pairing literally the exact same color. I'm going to add a little bit of prep school vibes to this look by throwing a sweater over my shoulders and bringing out my cap toe slingbacks again, a super classic silhouette. This is a really classic look in contrast to some of the other looks that I put together before that were more casual. And so again, the versatility of a white t-shirt is endless. I think this is a beautiful look for going out to dinner or going out to brunch even, or just walking around, or just going to the coffee shop and getting some work done. Next, I'm pairing my white t-shirt with my denim shorts. I think this is a really great foundation right off the bat. You can't go wrong with a t-shirt and jeans, but by adding the blazer, the black belt, and the slingbacks, I have again added that kind of contrast that makes for a really interesting look. If you wanted to, you could add sneakers to this look and dress it down even more, but I really like the way that the slingbacks look with the shorts because they lengthen my leg. Because they are that kind of tan color and because they show a lot of my foot, there's just that leg lengthening effect that is really nice and super flattering with shorts. And the classic pair of black blazer, white t-shirt is perfect for pretty much any bottom. I think you can wear it with like any kind of bottoms and it would still look great. You could probably even try it with like sweatpants or this really fun loungewear look. I don't know, that would be really cool. If you try it out, you should definitely send me a picture on Instagram, which, by the way, my handle's on the screen. You should follow me. For the last look, we're going to do something super summery. So I have my linen trousers on with the white t-shirt, of course, because that's the star of this video, my Birkenstocks, and a blue silk shirt over top. Now, this is actually the first time I've styled my silk shirt as this kind of like open piece, and I really like the casual nature that it gives to this look. There's just something about this look that feels very Western, and I think the hat does that for it a little bit. It's not like a cowboy hat, but I think anytime you add this kind of wide brim hat in a like felt a wool or even a leather, it gives it a little bit of a Western vibe, but I'm totally here for it. And of course, you could just as easily take off the hat if that's something that you don't feel comfortable with. I've been trying to wear hats more lately because I think they are really standout pieces, and if you walk into a room, everybody's gonna notice your hat, and I think it adds really a perfect touch to a look if that's something that you are pursuing. So that is all 7 looks for today's video. I hope that you've enjoyed it and found some inspiration. I definitely had a lot of fun putting these together, so it's a great idea to go to your wardrobe and pick out one basic and try to style a bunch of different looks with it. I think that's super fun. It's also something I did in my denim shorts video, so if you're interested in more videos like that, definitely check out that one. I want to thank you so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, and give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it. It's been an absolute honor to spend this time with you today, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a wonderful week. Bye!